Hi everyone, just taking a break from my studies for my whole food plant-based certification program that I'm doing through the T. Colin Campbell Center for Nutritional Studies, and that's in coordination with eCornell and Cornell University. And if you guys want some additional information on the course, it's nutritionstudies.org. You can go there and get some additional information. So just wanted to cover a couple of really quick things that I've seen up to now. One was a really good quote that nutrition is a symphony of complex interactions rather than the results of individual nutrients and mechanisms, which is obviously saying that the human body is a very complex machine or organism or mechanism, and one thing can affect something else, and it's almost like a balloon. So you squeeze on one side and it's going to inflate on the other side, or you squeeze here and it inflates over there. So everything interacts with everything else, so you have to take a full body approach to nutrition. Okay. Number two is being a vegan or eating in moderation is not the answer to chronic disease. And I've been a vegan for probably about 3 years now, but not a very good vegan. Basically, I do junk food, I eat on the street a lot, crap, So it's like they're saying, Diet Cola and Oreos are vegan. So you could actually survive on cake and Oreos and potato chips and soda, and all that would be vegan, but obviously you're not going to be very healthy if you try to do that, right? So the whole idea is to move away from all of that, and we're going to try to move towards a whole food, plant-based lifestyle. I mean, we don't want to call it a diet because diet sounds very temporary. So we call it a lifestyle because this is something that you're going to do for the rest of your life. Okay. The idea is to eat as close to nature as possible, as the least amount processed food as possible. You want to stay with all the live enzymes and everything else as much as possible. Cooking, you can cook, but to a minimum, because even cooking can destroy a lot of the nutrients and the vitamins and everything else in your food and basically make it useless. So that's the idea, is to move towards a whole food plant-based diet and or lifestyle, and as least amount of processed food as possible. Okay. According to the institute or the center, the 10 leading causes of death: heart disease, cancer, accident, chronic lower respiratory, stroke, Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, influenza and pneumonia, kidney disease, and suicide. And out of all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 can be prevented or can be alleviated or maybe even cured with a whole food plant-based diet. Okay. A lot of these things, especially like the cancer, caused by a lot of like the chemicals and all the preservatives and everything else that are put into food nowadays. So that's the idea. So I'm going to be making the transition, or learning to make the transition, from my crappy vegan diet to a whole food plant-based nutrition, and I will bring you guys along with me, because the whole idea that I want to do is eventually help people transition from their present diet to a whole food plant-based nutrition program. So just follow me and follow my journey, and that's it. Stay in touch.